Hello beautiful people, Stella Roxana is here and we try again. We try again. Okay, so in today's video I want to talk a little bit about my life, my professional life, about how it is to be a transgender woman in a professional field and in general in life. I got this suggestion from a person who commented on my video, and I have cats here. I have 7 cats, 7 kittens, and they're crazy. Cat mom. They're lovely. And sorry. This person gave me this suggestion to speak about my life and maybe my travel experience and so on. So I will give it a try and try to explain how it was in my travel and other things. I've already made a video and the first video actually on this channel was about my transition. How did I start he's the only one who doesn't like to be lifted. You just lifted him a little bit and he is going crazy, like let me go, let me go. They're for adoption, so we are giving them soon in adoption. Okay, so the first video was about my transition and I've deleted because I took it on a very old camera and there was a very bad audio and bad image quality, so I've deleted that video. But now I'm a little bit, how to say, I regret that I deleted, because whatever it was part of my journey. So, but I don't have it anymore, I guess. Maybe I have it somewhere. Maybe I have it on my computer, but I have thousands of videos, so I don't know where to look for it. And in that video I was explaining about my transition and how did I start it in Denmark. When I was in Denmark, then I came here, and maybe I will make another video about this, so just to repeat it and make a new video on this subject. But else, in this video I will speak about I get very distracted about my journey in United Kingdom. So basically I was in the middle of my transition, my hormonal transition, and I went to United Kingdom. It was in the middle of the lockdown, so you couldn't see many things there because everything was closed, so you cannot go to see the nice places, only outside. Like only in London you could go at that time for a walk and relax, but you couldn't go in any locals. So I've been there for 4 months, and I could say that for trans people in any European and United Kingdom countries, and also in uh, Scandinavia, because I used to live in Denmark before, it's very difficult at this time. Still today, it's very harsh and difficult to start to do your transition in these countries. They kind of discriminate you a lot, even though they hide this, that they do not discriminate. They discriminate you. They put you in the row. You have to wait for years just in order to get your hormones. So that's why I left Denmark, and I came to my country, which is Moldova, just to start my transition here. So I've done but I'm still doing, because it's for the lifespan. You have to do the hormonal therapy, but I started here. So then I went there, and when I was there, I still have some hormones with me, because I took more pills with me to have it in reserve. But I had it only for 2 months, so I've called the I've called the medical office in United Kingdom to ask for hormones for the prescription. Like, of course, I have to pay for them. I didn't ask to get them paid for me. No, just in order to buy hormones in any of these countries, you have to have a medical prescription. So without a medical prescription, you cannot buy any of the hormones or any of the hormone blocker in the pharmacy. So that was very interesting thing, because the doctor at the phone, it was in the lockdown, so you couldn't go to the doctor to see him or her. You have to just speak by the phone. So I spoke on the phone many times and explained many times my situation, because I keep ringing them and asking them for help to give me this permission to buy hormones in United Kingdom. So the point when you call the medical office in United Kingdom, you have to wait for very long time and listen to a music that the robot is talking to you, and you have to wait too much time just to get an answer. So yeah, I've called many times and speak many times with them. So they tell me that I literally have to wait for years, like for 2 years, in order to get the first appointment. Just first appointment to go to the doctor and check my hormone levels and blood levels and everything. Everything you have to check before starting, and also you have to check it constantly, like every 3 months. So 2 years. That was really, really bad. So that's why I left United Kingdom. It's also one of the reasons, because I was there for 4 months. My mom sent me hormones via somebody to United Kingdom, so I had it for 4 months, and then I decided to leave, because I also couldn't have a normal job, and I didn't have money to pay my rent, so I have to live in a house of my friends, of my sisters, which are trans too, and they invited me to live with them, and they said there is not a problem. You can stay. You'll find a job, and because there was lockdown and it was much job at that time, so they understand this and they say that you can stay until it will finish the lockdown and all these crazy things with virus, and then you'll find a job and everything will be alright. But I couldn't, because it's I cannot be on the charge of some people and just be there for free. It's not my, how to say, I cannot do it. So I left and I came back to home, to my country, and and yeah, but I went to many countries just before my transition. I live in many countries. I will live and work in many countries before my transition. So when I was there in England, I could say that there wasn't much problem with people. At the time, I was only, at the beginning of my transition, I was only few months, like 1.5 months maybe, in a hormonal therapy. So, but I've started to wear girly things like pants and everything, but girly, So there was already a girly look. So, but I didn't look as a girl at that time. I looked as a guy, as just a teenager boy, as a feminine boy, and that's it. And I did have problems there with people. There was only a few times that only ladies had problem with this. I mean, men don't have problem. Like, if you look decent, if you are not provocative, if you are not wearing something very provocative and very like shouting in terms of your look, people and men don't have any problem with this. If you are wearing just ordinary clothes, but they are girly and they're suckling. Oh my god, that's so funny. So the point is that I didn't have any problem with men. There was only two women who comments on my look, and actually I don't know what they say because they address to me, but they address to me in not in English. There was a Arabic language because I lived in a area with Turkish, Arabian people in North London. So only that 2 times I had these comments in my place, in my side, and I didn't have any attention on this. I just continued to walk and whatever. Yeah, and I could say that it's women have problem with this. I don't know why, but they have problem with this. And also here in my country at the beginning of the transition, right now not, because I already have a good passing. It's not perfect, yeah, but it's a good passing, and people doesn't say anything. Even if they may see or understand something, they will look very stupid if they say something to me. So they're not saying this. But else before, when I just came home from England, it was July, January. In January I came home, so like for 6 months, I almost 6 months, 5 months maybe, I didn't went outside for like I went outside only to buy food, and only in the evening when nobody can see me. I always wear a mask on my face, I always wear a hoodie. I didn't want to show me during my transition because I was so scared and so inconfident about how do I look, because already the shifting already was begun, and I was looking neither as a girl neither as a boy. There was something in between, and there was a weird looking, it's like your face, your body, your face begin to change, and you are looking weird, like for real, you're looking very weird. So that's why I didn't want to show myself. Then when I go out, there was a summer, the first summer, first year of my transition. In the summer 1 year ago, for the first time I wear a dress, and it wasn't the right moment to wear a dress. It was not that wasn't the right moment. It wasn't the right moment for me as a transition, as a passing. Like, it was a beautiful dress, a long dress, everything covered, everything absolutely. But I looked as a something in between, So that was kind of weird. But anyway, I continue to be myself and wear dresses when I want to wear dress. When I want to wear pants, I wear pants. And at that time I got a lot of bad comments from women, from girls, like all the problems came from them. I never had I had only twice from men, but they were laughing there, like they didn't say anything to me, they didn't shout to me, they just were laughing on their own. So yeah, that's it with the men. But with the girls, like why you have to do this? Like, what is your problem? The problem is not mine, it's not with me. The problem is in your head, in your mind, that you have some problem, that you cannot accept a person who is living in the same place, on the same earth as you are. Like, nobody come to you and say, how do you look, make bad comments and they laugh on you. Why you should do this to other people? Like, this is not normal, actually. This does people who have problem in their mind. And all homophobia and transphobia comes from people who have problem on their own, on their minds. It's not the problem in us. They have the problem with us, not we with them. So this was about the passing and commenting on me, like, but right now it doesn't happen anymore, at least not like that I see. It may happen, but it's not in front of me and not directed to me, which is good. I don't know what to add on this. I will try to make more videos for this channel, because I want that this channel is growing and people is watching it, and I will try to come up with ideas that might be interesting for you, so that you watching my videos is not just that I put them and nobody watching it. It has to be interesting for people to watch them. I think that's it for today, and I wish you a good time, and see you the next time. Bye bye.